Hello, everyone, and welcome to my AGT channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Unexpected Shadow. Mel B's controversial AGT return sparks backlash and sadness among fans. The glitz, the glamour, and the impossible talent of America's Got Talent returned for its landmark 20th season, promising a spectacular celebration. And with it came the much-hyped homecoming of one of its most polarizing and iconic judges, Melanie Brown, better known as Mel B or Scary Spice. Yet, what was intended as a joyous reunion has instead cast an unexpected shadow over the beloved competition, leaving a sense of disappointment and even sadness among a significant portion of the fan base. For many, the return of Mel B has brought with it not the spicy energy they remembered, but a palpable tension and negativity that has been widely described as killing the mood. A triumphant return tarnished by tensions. The news of Mel B's reinstatement to the judges' panel, replacing Heidi Klum, was initially met with excitement. The Spice Girls alum is a powerhouse personality, loud, proud, and uncompromisingly honest. She was, for many years, a vital component of the show's chemistry. Her previous stint, which lasted 6 seasons, saw her forge memorable bonds, particularly with the notoriously difficult Simon Cowell, whose playful yet cutting banter with Mel B was appointment viewing. However, the reality of her season 20 return has been starkly different. From the premiere episode, a wave of feedback, spanning social media platforms and entertainment blogs, has highlighted a troubling shift in her demeanor. Critics and fans alike have described her as unusually sour, abrasive, and overtly negative, often appearing detached and even displeased to be back at the judging desk. This sentiment was best encapsulated by an awkward, on-air moment involving Simon Cowell himself. Cowell, a man infamous for his harsh criticism, found himself in the unusual position of defending a contestant against Mel B. During the live finale performances, after a spirited act by Golden Buzzer recipient Micah Pallas, Mel B delivered an unexpected, unsolicited piece of advice that went far beyond the performance. She told the finalist, "I just want to give you a few words of advice. You've got to be nice to everybody, the crew, the people that dress you. 'Cause if not, you're gonna meet them on the way back down anyway." The comment was immediately met with stunned silence and raised eyebrows. Simon Cowell, visibly taken aback, quickly stepped in to defend the young performer. "That was out of order," he declared, assuring the audience and the contestant that he had witnessed nothing but polite and sweet behavior from Micah backstage. The lingering question, what is behind the sadness? The public clash, which took place on the live stage, quickly became the most talked about sad news of Mel B's return. While her team later clarified that her intention was to pass on a piece of advice she herself received as a young performer, the damage had been done. It fed into the growing narrative that Mel B's presence was injecting an uncomfortable and unnecessary layer of hostility into a show meant to celebrate dreams. But for those who followed her personal journey, a deeper, sadder truth may be at the heart of this change. Mel B has been unflinchingly open about the turmoil she experienced in the years preceding her initial departure in 2019. In interviews, including one about her return, she confessed that her previous tenure on AGT was a form of savior during one of the darkest periods of her life, a time when she was struggling with a deeply emotionally abusive marriage that was falling apart, compounded by the profound grief of losing her father to cancer. Her candid admission that she got kind of laid off and fired after her first run, despite her love for the show, adds another layer of heartbreak to the narrative. Returning to the very desk from which she was dismissed after enduring such personal suffering might explain the lack of the carefree, Scary Spice energy fans crave. Instead, they are witnessing an artist under pressure, perhaps carrying the emotional scars of her recent past. The fan backlash, a demand for the past. The most poignant aspect of this sad news is the reaction from the loyal AGT audience. Many have flocked to social media, not with anger, but with a deep yearning for the show's former warmth. Comments are overflowing with pleas for the return of her predecessor, Heidi Klum, and a sense that the current judging panel lacks the easygoing camaraderie that made it so enjoyable. "I miss Heidi Klum. She's such a better judge and personality," one fan lamented. Another wrote that Mel B's demeanor was ruining the whole vibe of the show. This overwhelming response highlights a desire for the competition to remain a space of aspiration and fun, where even the harshest critiques are delivered with a sense of playful entertainment. Mel B's return was supposed to be a firework, a nostalgic and powerful moment for the 20th season. Instead, it has become a sad reminder of the heavy burdens that even the biggest stars carry, and how those personal struggles can play out under the harsh, engaging spotlight of live television. Her journey on AGT Season 20 is now less about the talent and more about the delicate, sometimes heartbreaking, complexities of life in the public eye.